Guys, so this is the gossip box, right? It's better for a relationship to try Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Gossip Box brought to you by Legacy TV. And as always, my name is Muse, your host on the show. Today we are talking about something really interesting. You know, this podcast is all about the gossips, trends, those things that you comfortably talk about behind the scenes, behind the keypads, especially all these ex-users that will not come out to say, yes, this is the matter. I'll say it in front of camera. That's what we're doing here. And today is a very serious matter. We're talking about all of you baddies, even the ones that say they are Jesus baddies. Hello. We have two amazing guests on set, a beautiful lady and a handsome young man. Oh my God. Who am I going to start with?
My name is actually Mr Loveday. I'm a business development manager at Tech Fluent Gadgets.
We are glad to have a tech bro on set. You're wondering, why is a tech bro here to gossip? It's shocking. Wait for it. And a pretty lady. See how she's glowing. Oh my God. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ekene, and media media marketing manager.
Managers just full here. Hey, wait till I be oh. All right, guys. So we're going to start gossiping, right? So we're talking about baddies, and specifically, we're trying to talk about the fact that some of these baddies and the things they've done, the kind of lives or life they lived in their past, and how they, after living this life, they want to like come back and settle down and build a home and be in a house and all of that. But then we're going to take it one step at a time, moving from a baddie to a bride. Is it even possible? Is someone that has lived a crazy life on social media and even out of social media, is this person actually able to change even after being in a home? Is this person actually able to like quit all of these habits, this lifestyle, and actually be someone's bride? So I'm going to be starting with you. I'm going to ask you, who do you think a baddie is?
Well, basically, my own definition of who a body is has to do with a lady who is woke and probably in their own world, they are woke and they tend to follow trends
Mm.
or according to very classy ladies. That's one definition of who a body is.
I don't think class moves with body. I think you should not
It's them, like in their own
mindset.
yes,
They
yes,
have
yes,
class, but then they
yes.
are not. I like how you quoted it. How about you?
I totally agree with him.
Okay. So are you a baddie? So are you going to be speaking for the baddies or against the baddies?
Close to the body.
Ah, of course. All right, let's see where this goes. Have you ever had something to do with a baddie before?
I have an experience with one. Trying to remember.
Hmm.
No, not really.
You've not had anything to do with a baddie.
I might just have them as normal friends, but not really something serious like that.
Why? Is it that it's a personal rule or?
Yeah, basically my principles are I tend to observe and once I see someone moving in a certain way, I just tend to avoid them.
What do you mean move in a certain way?
Obviously, now whenever a lady comes to me and like, oh, I'm a baddie, I'm this and that, I just tend to avoid them.
But you know that most times they don't say I'm a baddie. You just
No,
see it.
they have the way they
Mm.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's the move?
How they move. But obviously, starting from the way they tend to dress, the way they carry themselves, and you engaging them in conversation, you would obviously know most of them are empty.
Hey, one shade on the baddies. He said you mostly know, meaning that it's like 80. This one you are sitting. Oh God. He just threw one shade at the baddies. He said most times there's nothing up there. Take notes.
Yeah, that's true. Most of my conversation with most of them was very I want to get this, I want to get that, and basically, if you ask most of them, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years or so, they can actually give you very tangible reason what they think 5 years.
Hmm.
And their major aim is to go, I want to put on the trendy clothes, a certain fashion, certain thing is trending. I just want to get someone that will, and one other major reason you get to know you, engage one of them,
Mm.
and you hear conversation like, I can't stay with any broke guy, or stuff like that. And
Mm.
most of the time, it's not always about they making money for themselves. It's about meeting
Making
someone
money
that will spend
spend
money
on
on them.
them.
You get
Mm.
what I'm saying? Always looking for ways to meet someone that they can enjoy their money.
Leech on.
I don't know if there's a word like that.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So basically, but if you meet a classy lady who are very, very sensible,
A
you could
conservative
easily,
woman.
yeah, exactly. I love ladies that are very, very reserved. You understand?
Mm.
So meet one of them and listen to the way they talk. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
different.
It's quite different. And they will tell you, oh, I'm working on so and so, I have so and so running on for me. I have stuff I'm doing so far. You get what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Yeah.
Even you yourself, you'll be motivated. Okay, let me take for instance, as a guy, if at all you're with a lady that is so comfortable with your current state or
Mm.
your current status, you should find a way to just leave that lady.
Like she's not putting efforts
Yeah,
to
she
help you
the lady needs
improve
to
yourself,
exactly she needs
push
to push
you, give
you
you
to
that
be a better
drive.
person. And you understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
But in most cases,
See, what do men want?
I was coming to. I wanted him to finish because
let it finish.
he's talking. Okay.
What do you want?
No, he's
Um,
talking like he has had a close
Wait,
experience.
he said he made mention here
mm,
that they have nothing there.
Mm.
They
yes.
only think about what they want to wear, how to drop on trends, and all.
Yeah.
That's one. Number two, he now say if you now meet one
And have a
and
conversation.
is comfortable with your
Current
earnings and
state.
all, you
No,
should
I'll
also
explain
leave
that.
them.
I'll explain that. Now, let me come to the aspect where if you meet a buddy, for
Mm.
example, now, you guys are in a proper conversation, or you guys just engage one of them, and you guys are talking. And if you listen to majority of what they tend to say, it's about getting trendy with what they tend to. Oh, I'm going to so place. I need to look this good. I need to wear so fashion. I need to just stand out. That's their major concern. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And if you, as a man, you tend to meet such person, you can have an advantage, but also have a disadvantage. Advantage in the sense that it will keep you on your toe. That
Mm-hmm.
if you intend to keep spending and you only just want to let me get this and stuff like that, just to
Mm-hmm.
meet up with whatever their demand is,
Mm.
which can be good and which can be bad on the other side. Because if as a man you're always trying to, you can end up borrowing just to meet up.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
But if at all
Mm.
you meet lady who are quite reserved and they are very good, those ones are they wouldn't really want to manage your finances. So to a
Mm.
certain extent, yes. But at the same time, they're not allowing you to just relax, to just feel relaxed alone. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for a body, they don't care where you get the money
Shall get it and
from.
give
You
me.
just get it and give it to you. Whether the money keeps coming. That means the number of times you're able to spend, that's the number of times you tend to be happy in that relationship. They
Mm.
don't care whether you're happy or not.
Mm.
That's why you hear a happy bride, a happy home,
Mm.
which that statement is quite wrong.
Why?
Because
Because the
it's
groom
just
is
one
not
sided.
involved.
You don't know if the man is actually going through a whole lot.
And if you want to be
That's
happy,
what
don't get married, so you know have a happy bride and a happy home.
I'm saying. No, no, not that, not that. Obviously, marriage has to do with two partners. You understand?
Mm.
So what I'm just trying to say in essence is that
If
if
you
you
two
engage
people.
a body, yet you would you see the quality of conversation you guys will have compared to one who
Now, I'm still very curious right now because you're talking like someone that has had something deep with a body, coming to talk about how you know the kind of. In fact, why will you beat someone and you know this person is a body and you're asking the person what's your plan for the next 5 years?
no no no. The thing is I say most of my experience or everything most of the things I do
Mm.
give me the opportunity to meet a lot of people. Like I meet a whole
Okay.
lot of people. So most
Yeah.
times I tend to engage them in conversation. For
Mm.
example, now I happen to be a business development manager. So obviously I can engage one or two people into the, oh, what are you doing? And start with the conversations and from there we
Mm.
get to know each other.
Okay.
So obviously from the conversation you would know if this person,
Is this
you understand?
or not?
You get, and you could
Yeah.
also understand that, oh, is this person is this other way around. You get.
Mm.
So from there you would know, oh, is this someone I could just I
Put in
want
this
to
category or
exactly
not?
everybody has different categories of friends.
Yeah.
Someone you can like, hey, what's up, Alpha? Those like that, okay, just leave
Yeah.
them
There
for
are friends
Alpha.
that when you want to go out, you want to have some kind
Exactly.
of flex, you're
You can
calling on
just call
them,
them. And there are some whenever you're having an issue like,
challenges.
oh, Alpha, please, can you just chip me one or two talks on it? Their friends
Yeah.
are like that.
And the ones that pray for you, we have this
Exactly the
category.
one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Even currently now, so there are friends. I have some friends that if at all my bank is having issues,
You can call
I
and
could
say, how
call
far
them.
do
Oh, can
this
you just help me
transfer?
with so transfer stuff like that? They will help me.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Likewise, I can also help them too as
Yeah,
well.
when they're in.
But if you meet such kind of person, those ones that they call themselves baddies like that, they can hide themselves so much. But when it comes to can you help me, I'm like, I don't have stuff like that.
I want you to talk because the way you had to adjust, the way you had to like sit and then you're waiting for him to finish to say something. I want you
Yeah.
to.
He doesn't want to finish. So
Okay, I think
too patient.
we love your patience. Now we want you to unleash.
Only
I asked him if he has dated a baddie or if he has had something to do with a baddie before,
hello.
and he said not really, not closely. Just he has had the opportunity to talk to them, ask them certain questions and stuff like that. Not really anything deep.
Okay, so let's even start with let's go back to the definition of who a body is.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So now we have from my own understanding, aside from a lady being woke and
Mm,
all of that, it's one who is classy,
mm.
who knows how to flex, who knows, who is not reserved. Do you understand?
Okay.
Now, he now stigmatized them, and there's a stereotype there. He said that most of them, or the large number of them, don't know what they're doing.
Mm.
I beg to differ. And I'm sure that's because he has met girls who claim to be baddies who actually stays on the mainland.
Hey, wait!
Yes.
Two shades in one. Wait,
Yes.
wait. Are you trying to say that there are people that claim to be baddies, but they are not?
Yes.
Why did you put me in that?
Yes. You know now. I'm an island babe.
Mm-hmm.
And as an island babe, I know that I've met girls on this island
Okay.
that are extremely intelligent, who are pure bodies.
Mm.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yes. So when someone chooses to live some certain kind of way, do you understand?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that that person is a body per se.
Mm.
Do you get? For example, a guy who smokes and all, do you get? Is
Mm.
different from a guy who wears suits, who is intelligent, who is
Yeah.
clean, who is sharp. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Both of them are bad in their own way.
Mm.
I'm bad in my field. This other guy is bad in what he knows how to do best.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So we have different kind of bodies now, but not all of them are what he defined now. So
Mm.
don't stereotype it. Don't make it look like it's just one set of girls or blah 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 yada 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 yada. That's number one.
Mm.
Now number two, can you have something to do with a girl that claims to be a baddie? Can a girl who claims to be a baddie get married and all of that? Why not? Why? Why?
I will actually got into this part.
Yes.
Why not? Can you date one? You said no. Why? Why?
Are you? Is it like is it that you're scared of the
Of
whole woke
how
thing?
beautiful she looks, how classy she looks, how intelligently she speaks. Because I don't believe that it's every woke girl that that doesn't have something up there.
Okay, let me paint a picture of the kind of body I'm talking about.
Okay, please.
Now, you said it's woke, right? And then a lot of people believe that being woke means I know someone that said that being proud of your body means showing it off on social media.
Okay.
She said that that's being a body, and there's nothing wrong with it because you're proud of showing off your body. You're not proud of hiding anything in your body. Now, you've done all the showing off on social media, maybe while you were still very young. You've done all the showing off on social media, bikinis, going to the beach, clubbing, and doing so many stuff.
Checking on the yacht.
Thank you, and posting it. And then you've done it for like 2, 3 years, 4 years, and then you're like, oh God, I want to settle down now. I'll reduce doing those things. But somehow, you're gonna say is still there, this person body. Now, imagine you get close to this person and you get to find out that this person has done a lot. Let's say, let me just go extreme. This person has had an OnlyFans. This person has done so many abortions. This person has lived a crazy life, and this person actually maybe claims to have changed and wants to settle down. Do you think that this baddie can actually move from being a baddie to a bride without in any way going back to one of those old ways?
Yes, I think so.
Why? How?
Let's I want to use a recent what's it called now? A recent illustration.
Okay.
Vicky James.
Is Vicky James a baddie?
She was a baddie. We after her marriage, we saw clips of her dancing. Now she's a gospel artist.
Mm-hmm.
She's married, happily married. I want to believe so. Do you understand? Her marriage was like the talk in town. In short, at the point it was
not
a lot of people's nerves.
It was not a talk in
Do you
town
understand?
because it was a talk in town, but it was forced on us. But then let's move on.
Yeah, so as I said, at the point this whole her marriage was getting on our nerves.
Yeah.
But a lot of us we had mixed feelings and mixed reaction about it. Some people thought she was just, doing it to spite somebody, another.
Yeah.
But the truth is she was once a baddie. And her husband was not a saint too. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
But now we have them, identifying as born again Christians. Both of them. Do you understand? And now both of them are married in the Christian way and want to believe they are both Christians. It happens.
Okay, I would like to understand Baddie aspect where you said James was also Baddie. So now, if at all, looking at Vicky James, what do you think the could be the worst thing she could have done? Like, would anybody be like, oh, this Vicky James, the gospel artist, could do something like this? I think the only one I've seen on the internet was the fact where I think she was twerking or some kind of, she was dancing. Is there another thing she must have done aside from that?
We wouldn't know. A lot of us have dark secrets.
That one is outside. I'm talking about what she made it. What she described there was someone who posted these stuff on the internet, put it out there that this is what I do.
This is who I am.
I've done that. This is who I am. And now all of a sudden you want to change. Now you're trying to go back and you want to just stop all of that. And you expect someone to just accept, oh, your past is your past.
Yes, now, it's not serious. You were just having fun. You were living a youthful life.
There's a difference between you could do it low key. Nobody will know.
Yes, you did not post about it.
You're just doing your thing low key. I'm not saying everybody's the same though. Everybody has one or two dark sides to their story or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But on a low key, they're just keeping it one side. You understand? Now you yourself, you've done all these things. You've been there, you've done that, and you even posted it on the internet. That others could even see. I'm like, I want to be like this girl, I want to chop this kind of life. You understand what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, you came back to your same internet. You're now posting, oh, I am a saint. I'm giving my life to Christ.
That was back then. I was still discovering myself.
Okay, let me use for example. I think Chidima, this
KDK.
Yes. When she started with this KDK stuff.
Yeah.
If you could watch most of all her stuff she does she look like she really did a whole lot of bad stuff when she was still singing the secular song?
Nah.
Isn't it? But now she was able to still come back and say, "I'm giving my life."
She didn't actually look like it, but we wouldn't know.
No, we would not know because it's not being posted like on. I mean, someone has done all this stuff and posted it on. Okay, let's take for example now Mike Khalifa. All of a sudden coming back and saying, "I'm no longer."
If Jesus forgives.
Example is this lady, this Black China.
Yeah.
It was a thing. A lot of us know who Black China is.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the point she even gave us the vibe that she's a part of this demonic.
Yeah.
She had that tattoo. You get, but she changed. She turned. She got baptized and she became a Christian. Another Christian could marry her and say, "Oh, she has changed."
Yeah.
But my question is,
you know what you are saying now? She's not married because she chose not to be married. What you're trying to tell me now is that what God preaches about, or what the Bible says, everything about
forgiveness and
repentance.
love.
Repentance and restitution should be scrapped. It doesn't exist. That's what you're trying to tell me.
I'm not saying that. There's one thing I want us to understand. Now, if you're going to be going to biblical ways of doing things, let's take for instance now. We know most of our religious leaders, or let's say pastors per se, some of them
Mm-hmm.
were once they once had one or two stuffs
Yeah.
to do. Now take for instance, an herbalist who was once an herbalist, now gave his life to Christ and somebody followed him. There's no how. See, provided that you once tasted something, there's no how that stuff will not still be
Yeah. Used
like you will
against
not still show
you.
one or two signs. So once you've done something, there's a fact that yeah, you could change it, turn a new leaf, but
There's this stigma it
there's this
creates.
stigma. Not as not even let's even leave the
He's
stigma
not even talking
alone.
about
Let's even leave the
stigmatization. Now,
stigma.
what he's
I'm talking
presented
about
clamoring
there
on
might
is
be
the
some
urge to want to go back or the urge
Traces
to
to
of
want
want
to
to
you
try
being
it.
try
that.
it again.
But
Now, that is why I said once there is true repentance, right? And you have an understanding partner. Do you understand me? A
Okay.
partner who knows your history and who is willing to say, you know what, I choose to want to go down this road with you,
regardless.
regardless of anything.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Regardless of whatever is saying, regardless of what you have on the internet. Do you understand me? There is no way you will find yourself going back. The only thing that will make you find yourself going back is if you are not hooked with the right person. And then
Yeah.
this person constantly, in the way he acts, the way he behaves, remind you of your past.
If you want to change, you actually change. If the person that you're with,
No, see, the you know, depression can set in. You can just choose that. Look at, I wanted to be this person, but
and then
mindsets happen. A lot of things can happen to it, but the mindset could change. So this guy doesn't even think it's not worth it. What am I even doing here? And you
okay,
now
okay.
start
So
feeling that some things lead to women going to that
so
path.
would you advise for a lady that had this kind of crazy life, or even worse, to tell her partner everything? Like, this is me, this is what I've done, this is how far I've gone with stuff like this. Would you advise them to go 100 and tell the truth or not?
Tell your truth.
What about you?
I won't say I won't say that. I won't advise you something.
What does it mean? Why?
Because one, whatever like they say, whatever happens in Ramadan.
Mm.
So if you once had a very dirty past,
Mhm.
and you're going to a new year with your partner, I advise you don't consider everything because at some point or one day or the other it might backfire. Okay, take for instance, you you're once in a relationship. Or let's even leave the relationship. You're once a buddy and you did all crazy stuff. You
Let's
won't
say hook up.
divulge, yeah,
Mm.
divulge all your skills and your ideologies to
Mm-hmm.
your partner, like, oh, this is what I used to do then. And if at some point a scenario was happens to play and you were to let me put it this way now. Okay, let's take for example. I think there was a time when you traded on Twitter that anytime your partner tells you, "Oh, sorry, babe, I slept off," they say it's a lie. That they
Yes.
did not sleep off. Oh,
Yes.
that actually maybe they were with.
Someone
Now
else.
imagine when a baddie will not say, those are my days where I used to be a baddie. I sabi hide all these things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, if one day now comes, your partner calls you, and truly, truly, you slept off. You now tell him, sorry, babe, I slept off.
And then maybe you traveled somewhere alone.
Exactly. So those flashbacks, where did she? Where is she? You start having those mindsets, and you as the guy that eventually marries such a person,
Mm.
you might not really have peace. I won't lie to you, because that trust issue might not be there. You get.
Yeah.
So the only way you can actually overcome that is if your partner is they can give you words of assurance.
Mm.
They assure you every time that,
And they
and they
show
prove it,
it.
yes, with their actions and words.
Yeah.
But there will still be doubt.
The
That is the
foundation of
truth.
every
So what? Like let
successful
me let me finish. Let me
relationship
finish. Sorry.
is
What you
trust.
don't know
Mm.
will not kill you.
But
Mm.
what you know, it's going to
So
lead
you
you
know what he's trying
astray.
to say now?
Mm.
He's trying to say, and this is he's just being a typical African man.
Mm.
Memory works does not work with hearsay. It works with pictures that you have seen. Now, what scattered the relationship when a woman sees her husband is she must have seen chats. She
Mm.
must
Okay.
have read messages,
Yeah.
erotic or not. Do you
Okay.
understand? The images will not be printed. But
Yeah.
what you do not know actually, you cannot be suffering from it.
Mm.
Does it make sense?
Let me add to what you just said now.
Yeah.
You know, most marriages we see these days are like, oh, these people have been married for like 20 years, 30 years. No, nobody knows the inside story, what has actually happened in the past.
Mm.
Now that doesn't mean the husband is a saint. That doesn't mean
The
the
wife
wife
is
is
a
a saint.
saint.
But because they choose not to tell them, oh,
Yes,
this is what I've
sorry.
done or this is what I've happened,
Yeah.
it remains like that. I'm not of the opinion that you shouldn't tell your partner, or advise you don't divulge everything.
I am of the opinion that you should tell your partner, be an open book, because you never know when your clients from the past
Would
and may come.
come.
Do you understand? So you will
Yeah.
not be scared, because one thing about it is that if you have lived such a life, right, and you are getting married, you are living in absolute fear, because this is you trying to
Yes.
build something good. Does it make
And
sense?
if you have
And then
changed
if you
for
just
real,
yes, and
and
you
then he
change for,
gets to find
and you just
out.
by any chance meet one guy somewhere, do you understand? And he say, "Oh, you, yeah, I remember I had something with you. Are you still doing that?" And your partner is there. He's like, "What's going on?"
Disrespectful.
Yeah, but when your partner knows and something like that happens, for
Yeah.
instance, he will step in
Yes, and like
and he will
defend
protect
you.
you. Do you
Yes.
understand? So nobody can use your past to
Against
ruin your
you.
future or your
Yeah.
present, because your partner already knows. Why hide it? The question is why? What do you tend to gain? Look, a man who will not stay because of your past is not for you. And that's the truth. And I will always say that marriage is getting married to a man is like I'll start with the biblical illustration.
Mm.
When God made Adam, he said you need a companion. Do you
Yes, a
understand?
helpmate.
A helpmate, and he molded, and formed
Eve.
beautiful Eve. Do you understand? And then he did not stop there. He went ahead to take his rings, the rings of Adam, to complete her. Meaning that there is this NAVDAC registration number that says
Yes,
Eve
someone.
belongs to Adam.
Yes.
Do you know what it means? It simply means that for every woman, there is a man.
someone built for
Okay,
you,
yes.
especially.
A man who will take your rubbish.
Mm.
Do you understand? A man who will accept you the way you are, regardless.
Mm.
Do you understand? So if you tell him your truth and he walks out, then you're lucky, because it's not for you.
Mm.
So a broken relationship, I will tell you, is better than a broken marriage. And that's plain truth.
So
So it's your loss. For a woman, first of all, you're losing a woman who is experienced in bed. That's the truth. That's number one.
Okay.
Yeah. You're losing one woman that will give it to you anyhow you want. She has she has everything. She has what it takes to satisfy you. Better than somebody who is barely you want to tell her push, stay here.
Do it like this.
for me personally, I would prefer I turn her into my own personal beach.
Your own personal beach, your own
Yes.
personal mumu.
No, I never said
You
that.
see, those women,
No.
they're the ones. Look, a lot of
You're
virgins.
you're actually changing the
You are.
narrative. I
That's
never
what
said
you
that.
want. You want somebody that is fresh, tear up, chacha.
Not
But if
that,
I ask
no,
you,
no,
how
no.
many women have you slept with?
Not that. I never
What
said
if the
I never
women
no.
start saying that
the nature
if
the
it is
major
not a
conversation
virgin,
here.
I will
Wait.
not?
The
Do you
major
understand?
conversation
If
here
it's not
isn't
a
about being a virgin.
It's not about being
You
a
understand?
virgin. It's
We're talking
about
about
baddies.
someone who has actually a very terrible past.
Mm.
Now you're talking about someone who
The
has slept
terrible
about
past
100
you're
men.
talking
Let
about
me finish
now
first.
is sexual terrible past.
Let me
Be
finish.
specific.
Let me finish.
What's the opposite of
Non-sexual.
of not being
terrible
sexually
past.
active between marriage? Is being a virgin.
Mm.
Do you understand? Or having only one or two body counts.
Mm.
Does it make sense to
Yeah.
you?
Nobody
Now,
does
a woman with one or two body counts might have done like 15 abortions.
Mm.
It's possible, because
Yeah,
that
it
woman
is.
has been with the wrong person to start with. And being with the wrong person exposes you to different, no matter, you see some naive women, sit them down and ask them questions.
Mm.
They will tell you the number of abortions they've done.
Yeah.
They've not slept with any other person than one partner.
Mm.
That is.
Are you telling me?
No, I'm not disputing what you just said.
So the Mandikis girl, yeah, you listen to her interviews, you will hear that she has tried different means of content creation, and none of them worked until she, started this and it sticked.
Mm.
That's why calling herself mother of prostitutes or whatnot. Do you understand? And that sticks to her brand. Like it became
she got
something
stuck,
and she
and
now started
then
seeing the attention
and
that
it
she
was
was
off.
getting. And guess what? Men like this would be in her DM sending her messages,
You never see me in
we
such a
don't
person's
know,
DM.
because for somebody to be pushing doing it quietly, if you tell us
Mm-mm.
now that you will never, how do we believe? Is it not quiet?
Okay.
You
I get
understand?
where you're going. I get where you're going to with that. Like you said, she has tried so many other content creation and it's not working. Aside from this whole selling these whole sex toys and stuff like that,
Yeah.
is actually working for her. But that doesn't change the fact that there are also ladies who create content too on
Mm.
our social media space. You understand? And if you go and ask them what is their success story like, you get aside from the fact that the Mandiki story might just be a story of she was being desperate just to break into the internet
Mm.
scene. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you meet other content creators online, they will tell you it took them a very long time before they could
Sometimes.
actually. But what stand out was the fact that they were consistent with what they were doing.
Mm.
If there's anything that sells very fast, sex sells very fast on the internet.
Mm.
You understand?
Why? Why is it so?
Because there's
Is
a
it
large
because,
there
listen
is
to
wait,
me,
let me finish.
it is the women that are sexualizing themselves here, but
Mm.
the men are their audience.
Yeah, that is why
Does it
I'm
make
saying that
sense?
there's a
Yeah.
larger
Now, if there
audience
were
for
no
it
men,
there.
the larger
Patronizing them.
audience in this case, be specific, is who? The men.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That men are the
Exactly.
larger audience here. They are the ones paying for all this stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I say it sells very fast.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Now, why do you think a man would rather marry a very reserved woman and still go outside and patronizing that whole show? Because they still want you to keep doing that thing. Why can't they just marry just one and put in the house and do what they were doing there? Why
Because
is it
they're
that they marry something
insecure.
different? Eh?
They're insecure.
The men are insecure.
Yes.
A man
I
that
don't
will
think
do
so.
that is extremely controlling.
Narcissist.
I don't think so.
He's a pure narcissist.
Not all men. Actually.
All men who does that, they are pure narcissists. You see, the bad ones are the ones that judge first.
Mm.
I would not lie to you. I don't know you, but I
Mm.
feel like I have met men to an extent.
Okay.
A man says opposite of what he likes.
Okay.
Mm.
Does it make sense?
Mm.
A man will tell you that, oh, I don't like this, but if you remove your eye, you will see him there
Eating that stuff.
eating that same poison that he rejected. Do you understand?
Mm.
Typical Nigerian men.
Mm.
Why is it that he's the one marrying? Because he knows that fellow men like him are eating from there. His ego,
Yeah.
right, will not allow him go there and say, I want to take this one home. Why? Pride. What is the form of all this? Narcissist, mental disorder.
Like I said
Let me tell
before.
you, you follow spoil person own,
Make I talk.
but
Like
you don't want marry
like-
the one where person
Where you don't,
Like-
where you follow spoil.
Like I said before, as a woman's past is to a man, that is how a man's future is to a
It's
woman.
a woman.
You understand? Same way,
So it
a
is
woman
okay for
would
you
not
to,
want to settle. Let me finish.
you were angry with the fact that women will say broke guys.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. The same way I was actually coming to that. The same way a woman will say, I can't settle for less. I can't go for a broke guy. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's the same way a man will say, no, I can't settle for someone who has a very terrible past or something like that. Everybody has a choice.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody has a standard. But we all know for a fact that if men start setting certain standards,
Mm.
some women might not even
Meet up.
meet up. That is for a fact. We all know that.
Mm.
Some women might not even see money set to an extent.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
But now women that they set this same standard whereby if you don't get money, clear. I think there's this normal this they say you don't have money, you cannot do any this thing. Now imagine
You are
wait, let me finish.
generalizing
Let me finish.
women now.
Wait, let me finish. Now. Majority okay, let's take for example now. Women's Day, Mother's Day, this thing day. If you come and you cannot wish me this, that wishing has to do with you sending money. Oh.
That's a
Mm.
lie. Not all the
Not
time.
just only wishing alone, oh. It has to do with you giving them gifting them something.
Mm-mm.
Now, why do you think there are many Women's Day do we have in
We only have one International Women's
one
Day.
International Women's Day? We're inside that one, okay, we have Mother's Day.
Now
We
you
have
need to
Girl
understand
Child's
that
Day.
you need to understand that different churches celebrate
That one is
mothers
like
do Mothering Sunday in every Sunday in March. Different churches choose that because March is like Women's Month, right? So every Sunday in March, different churches pick a Sunday to say this is the day we are going to celebrate our own Mothering
Mothers.
Sunday.
that one is by the way. Now, the same way a man's value happens to be in him being a provider. You
Mm.
understand? That same way a woman's value also plays in her sexuality. and her being loyal to her man.
Mm.
That is where you get to know that, oh, this woman is very, very valuable. It's someone I can actually keep and put in the house, understand? But not some practice girl that every man actually has easy access to her.
Mm.
Like they will say, the key that actually opens all planes that open planes door, many people want to have it. Like a key that opens door.
Yeah.
But any door that any key can easily open, nobody will want to use that key as a security piece in their
Yeah.
house. That such door as security in their house. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So now that is why we most of the time when I tell you that some men will not want to say, oh, they're settling for such a person or someone who has a terrible past because
Yeah.
they believe that a value is placed in that sexuality. You
Mm.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why I think during the olden days, when during the time of our mother, they used to say, oh, your virginity is a gift to your, I think they say
Yeah.
it's a perfect gift to your husband or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then I think now it's now different. It's more of if you don't have experience, I don't like someone that doesn't have at least
Mm.
gets more Ashewo vibes, kind of
Mm.
and stuff like that.
Small vibes, a touch of Jesus. Like Spyro
You
said,
can
he
understand.
wants what's I've forgotten the word he used, but he said he wants a girl that loves Jesus with a bit of a baddie, with a touch of a baddie.
You understand what I'm saying? So now I think it's like they're just modernizing, they're just changing the whole narrative every time, every time, every time, every time.
Yeah.
Now back to the issue of doing hookup. If you as a lady, you won't tell me that you've searched for all the jobs that there is to do and you could only settle for hookup. Come on
Okay,
now.
what would you say to someone that found a job as maybe a personal assistant and
Mm-hmm.
then gets abused by her boss? A kind of boss that after harassing you, after abusing you sexually,
Mm-hmm.
sleeping with you forcefully without your
Mm-hmm.
consent, let's say raping you, and then throws money at you.
Mm-hmm.
You no go collect that money
See,
first,
you
go
have
treat
two
yourself.
options. First
Mm.
of all, is that you allow that experience turn you into make you into someone that is worse.
Mm.
That's not what I'm saying. Or you make the experience, it actually teaches you how to be very careful around such a person.
Mm.
You understand?
So how would you know if
I won't say there are no predators whereby men are just out there just want to rape and hurt
mm,
women. You understand? Likewise, there are also women who are out there to rape men as well. You can't deny that.
we've had cases
Now,
of we've had cases of ladies going to ask people that own companies for jobs, and then the man would say, sleep with me once and then I'll pay you, I'll
does
give you the
that does
job.
wait? I'm not saying there are no men. Does that take away the fact that there are no other men too that can offer you that job without asking you to sleep?
It's
There are
rare.
none.
It's a lie.
It's
There
rare.
are
It's
none.
a lie.
It's rare, especially in this industry. It is very
A
rare.
lie.
It
It is
is
a
very
truth.
rare.
There are none.
It is very
No, you
rare.
said they are not. She said
Yes.
they are very rare.
Which one is very rare? You are very funny. You will, before, in short, down to everybody on this, all the guys on this set. Even if you're a lady, you go to them. The first thing a man is thinking is how to.
How to enter
Do
you?
you are you playing with
Nah.
me? There are no sent or men nice men again in this world.
There are.
Men, it's you as you are giving, as I'm giving you, they are counting it, waiting for the day they will collect, and that's plain
I
truth.
have a friend that will always say men are scum. Just choose your scum wisely. Choose the scum that you
See,
can
Exactly.
manage.
see, it all depends on your kind of scum you're talking about. The kind of scum you're talking
But
about. You get?
wait, do you believe that men are scum?
I don't believe in all those men are
So what
scum,
do you
men
mean
are this,
kind
men
of
are that.
scum?
Let me explain properly. You said men will give you certain things and expect something in return.
Normally.
You understand? Now, let me now bring it down to normal friendship between a male and a female. You get?
Mhm.
Now, take for me for an instance, I have female friends. We just to laugh, we hang out and we talk, you get. And there's no string attached. There's nothing,
It
it's
can
just more
happen.
of casual
Mm.
relationship, you
Yeah.
get. So why do I have them as friends? Because I know that in most cases whereby I might just want a lady's point of view. I just go
Mm,
to them and give them, oh, what do you think about this thing? What do you think about this stuff? You get. They give me their own ideas and I'm like, oh yeah, it's actually true. You get.
mm,
So if there are ones that they also have issues, they also come to me. I give them my own opinion.
yeah.
That's how we become friends. And we also help each other out one way or the other.
Yeah.
Now, in the aspect of relationship, I'm not saying relationship can be two ways. Now, it can either be beneficial
Mm,
or it can either be parasitic in the sense that just one person is just benefiting from the other person.
yeah.
You understand? Just for you to understand who is benefiting and who is not benefiting. You get?
Mm,
And meanwhile, let me put it this way: there are some ladies who intentionally just come to you as a guy because they feel I get money, make I present that. One. And one way or the other, if you start being friends with such a lady, there are two things they can present to you. If they notice they have nothing to offer to you, the next thing they want to offer to you is sex. And being in that situation not once, not twice. I won't lie to you. Like whereby you would just want to be a friend to them. Like you just want to like
And it's
let's
not
just
enough.
chill and you understand. But most cases, once they notice, oh, there's nothing I can offer this guy. So that thing is, let me offer the other way around. And in most cases now, imagine such a lady come to your house. You're like, okay, just chill and you just want to do your thing. And next thing they'll be like, that one, when he's not even man enough, sir. He's not even touching, he's not even like. And you as a man, you start feeling like, you know, I'm
There's,
just trying to be
you
friends
know,
with. You know what I'm
there's
saying?
a way a
Yeah.
man can be calling a lady she feels led on. And he misunderstands the boundary.
Yeah.
Now, when you as a man do not set the boundary
True.
clearly,
Okay.
do you understand? Then the lady in her head
We know
is
that
seeing
this
a
is
man,
a
oh, this man
no-go.
is good, this man is kind, this man is this, the way he's good to me. A lot of ladies, they misinterpret this kind of kind gesture because they already know
Yes,
in the
that this is
normal
always
world, right? Is tit for tat,
it.
this
Okay.
or that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, if you as a man now meet a lady that is very intelligent, very beautiful, speaks well, she has good ideologies, and her point of view is like similar to yours. Her Christian belief is the same as yours, and she's trying to say, oh, we can just be friends. You will be thinking of ways to make her yours.
No, it has
And
to
that's
do with,
the
let me finish, let me finish.
gospel truth. If you're being honest, you'll be thinking of, how do I make this woman a man? You will agree, initially you agree to be friends, until you finally do. It is human nature. They always look for how to get what they know that they want, what they know that is beneficiary to them, what they like.
And
same
way,
I
let
am
me
saying
finish.
the
No,
truth.
I'm not disputing the fact where you
So
said
don't make it
they
look
would
like
not want
a
to get
woman that
something
doesn't have
beneficial. But it
anything to
depends
give.
on what
Because a
you are
man
looking
also
for.
who doesn't have anything to really offer her, or sees a woman that he likes, he'll start going beyond his means to give her money, to give her this, because you understand that is a woman's body language. Does he understand that thing triggers some kind of emotional affection, from the woman's end? You will not see him spending. Before, I have met men. Before you even ask, he will say, have you eaten today?
Do you need
What did you
this?
eat? Okay, send me your account number. And why? Because you're setting a trap. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
It is human nature, like human instinct. They want to do that. So don't make it look like, oh, when the woman has seen that there's nothing else to offer and he likes you, he will not bring the body. Because even when a man sees that he doesn't have anything else to offer the woman, he will not start. Exactly. So make it say both ways.
Okay.
Don't say one way.
Okay. Let's hear you.
Now, you started with the fact that in most guys, whenever they see a very beautiful lady and probably they just want to own her and want her to be theirs, you understand? And I'm trying to explain to you that it's not always the end game or the end result most times. But I've seen situations whereby some guy could just be like, okay, I want you to be my companion. Just follow me to so place. Let's hang out. You understand? Just like having some female friends around them. Just nothing else, no strings attached.
Yeah.
Now on aside. Now, what could be beneficial? What could be things that they're actually enjoying? One, the lady could be bringing companionship, gist mates, they could gist, you understand? And in most cases where the guy like, but babe, I never chop or alpha wait you cook. I have some of my friends that I could go to their house, like, Alpha, my charger will be this problem, like, I'm coming, let me just bring up, I'll just bring up for her. I'll just gist, they're like, you don't chop. I'm like, I never chop. Or next thing, she has already asked one of her sisters to get me something to eat. I'll be there, I'll eat. I even tell her that I'm going to say my house is close to her and I'll come here for the chop every day. We'll laugh over it. Now that is the fact that we're friends. You get the benefit I'm getting from her is the fact that she's more like I think she's almost seem like playing a girlfriend role. But she's not my girlfriend.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's benefit I get. And what benefit does she get from me as well? In terms of if she need any financial help, which I can actually afford, I will help her with that as well. You understand? These are the benefits. No relationship that doesn't have benefit, that doesn't benefit
That's not
one person.
transactional.
Exactly.
Yes.
It could be finance, it could be companionship, it could be sexual or whatever. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
It
I
all
have
depends
male
on
friends
what you
too.
could get
Yeah.
from me
I
that's
know what
useful
I
to
get
me.
from
Each
each and
of every one of them.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it's not always about sex all the time.
Okay, so with everything you said, are you trying to say that if a girl comes to you now, maybe someone you've been friends with for a long time, there are people that can cover up their tracks, like you'd say, someone that
Yes.
you'd never imagine that this person was like
done
this or
Yes,
did
yes,
this or I've
yes,
had this experience, and then she comes to you and she's like, then you get serious, and then you've liked the way this person has been modest, this person has been this and that, and this person tells you, oh, I've done this, and those things she's mentioned are things that you've cancelled in your books. She actually tells you everything, the least things you expect her to tell you.
Yeah.
Would you let that relationship end like that? In all
There are
honesty.
different ways you could actually let a relationship end without it looking like.
No, I'm asking. Let's say you're ready to get married and this person has been your friend for as long as 7, 8 years.
Mhm.
And then you're actually serious, like this
Okay,
person
and throughout
ticks
those 7,
off.
8 years, she did not let me know that she was into
Nah,
stuff
and
like
she
that.
was actually gone past it.
Okay.
Maybe between the early years of your friendship, first time you met, or the first year or second year in your friendship, was when she actually quit those stuff, and for real she had stopped. And from when you start getting to know her closely, you saw that she no longer does this. Would you say that, Omo, that's your life, or let me just, I can do with starting all over again with someone new?
Yeah, it all depends on my personal combination of choice. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you're still dodging from the
Let me finish, let me
response.
finish.
Okay.
So, like you said, we've been friends for 7 years
Mm.
and get to know each other. And there's this part of our life that she did
From you.
from me. She did it
So
so
well.
well.
Yeah.
I'm not aware of it yet. So, it would be best you don't even let me know.
At all.
Yep. Now answer my
Now,
question.
if she now eventually now open up to me,
Mm.
you get. Now, I'm looking at you in a very cool, like, let me look at you. This person is very cool headed. I can't believe this person is doing such a thing. And probably at the eve of me trying to, we're trying to define the relationship or something like that. And you came and told me you've done something like this. The way I look at it will change.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're not going to take it that this person was actually transparent and honest with me.
Yeah, the person is transparent, quite alright, which is true. But the same way I used to look at you back then will be different from the way I'm looking at you now.
So are you saying you're going to go ahead being with this person maybe as a life partner or not?
I don't think I'll be able to move on.
Ouch. My chest.
I want to find out.
My chest. Are you serious?
Have you dated women in the past?
Yes, I have.
That's all of them.
No, not all.
Not
So
all the time. But you
Yes.
slept with quite a number of them.
Yeah, few.
Few of them, like few with Subaranten.
No. So I don't want to that, I beg.
Or at least you've slept with women, right?
Yeah.
Now, would it be fair to say that at the point at which you are meeting a conservative woman, and she asks you of your body count and you mention, let's say, 5, and she says that, oh, I don't think I want to, have anything to do with a guy who has slept with about 5 girls, and you love this lady, and she walks out of your life because of those number of girls
Yeah.
that you said, do you think it is fair on you?
Obviously, yes.
It's fair.
Yes.
Good.
Wow.
Done.
Okay.
It's your choice to start with. You understand?
Yeah.
So everybody has principle. You
Mm.
understand what I'm saying? Take for instance now, you're single,
Yeah.
isn't it? And there's a certain way,
Are
will
you
I
a
say,
Christian?
yeah, I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian. What church do you attend?
You will not be the church I think.
Tell me.
Don't worry.
Like,
No.
She knows. Let's not talk about
tell
it.
me, what church does he attend?
Lost choosing.
Choose him.
Yes.
Choose him.
Are you constantly choosing men or what?
No, don't put this back. Don't put it. So
You
back
see
to
all them this one.
wait. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Now them they scatter church.
Hey.
Let me
You
finish.
understand?
Mm.
Let me finish. Now you're single, isn't it? And you've been in previous relationship.
That's the
Mhm.
reason
And
why
with
some men marry
each-
witches. You will not be wondering because she did not tell them.
They don't give her
They
witch
did
chop.
not, say they don't give me witch chop, or
Let
you
me
keep
finish
am
now.
quiet.
Let
You
me
can't marry
finish.
am finish. Now
Mm.
you can't no say.
Now which
I
man?
marry witch people for house.
Let
And
me
we
finish
done they
now.
suck my blood.
Now when you don't dry finish, you go realize say and they lose blood. Oh.
Wait, let me get you. Now you're single and you're yet to marry.
Mm.
You know, there are certain things your partner would do. You would be like, oh, you could easily forgive him. You
Mm.
understand? And there are certain things you would do and you say no, you can't. You have to end the relationship.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Now that doesn't mean somebody else will do it and they won't forgive their partner and they
True.
won't want to continue.
True.
That is your belief, that is your conviction. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Likewise her as well too. Get. So there are certain things even before she married or probably before she got married, you understand? There are certain things probably her husband to be or her fiancé would have done then. Like no, it's a no for me. We can't do this and we can't do that. You're even talking okay, let's even come down to this. You're talking about issue of someone telling you their past. Have you seen issue whereby people that love themselves, there's no past between them and what break their relationship was just genotype?
Mm.
Yes.
It can happen.
Yeah.
Yes, it can.
So why does it have to be that you that have so past and I can't deal with someone that has this kind of past?
Mm.
Okay, let me take for example my ex. After the whole incident, like, I got find out about what she'd done. Because even in the past, like why you were still dating and stuff like that. So I got find out about what she had done. So she later came back and was begging that sorry that she did all this that she regretted everything. I said, I'm forgiving you. The one thing I can do, I can't do it back. Because it will be hard for me to forget what you did.
Yeah.
And if at all, that's one thing about some guys. They hardly forget the woman that cheated on them. Now, instead of them to tell you, please kindly take your leave, we can't continue this, they rather want to make you stay. They will even end up getting married to you and they will punish you inside that relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I told her this thing that we can't continue this because if I should continue, I would rather I'm just there
Deceiving
deceiving myself
So
and
if you were
deceiving each
married
other
to her, you would have divorced her because of that.
because she cheated on me. Yeah, I would have.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
See, they said a cheating once you caught a woman that cheated on you and she's already a dangerous woman. Right?
So a man that cheats is not a dangerous man.
I'm not saying it's not. It's also up to you to decide if you want to remain in that marriage or you want to divorce him.
Okay.
Are you
Simple.
Do
I'm
you
not
think it is
glorifying
fair
I'm
to
not
say
glorifying
now?
anybody to cheat here. You get if your husband should cheat on you or you find out your partner cheated on you and you're able to find out, it's best
You leave.
you leave the marriage.
Walk away.
If it's okay for you to leave, fine. If you still want to remain, no wahala.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that for women, cheating doesn't just come
Have you ever
ordinarily like
cheated
that.
on you?
Mm. This is making me bring that me. Papa say, swear you know.
It's because of camera. That's why.
Okay, let's continue what I was saying. So now everybody have their own breakpoint. Like, oh, there's this thing I can't
Yeah,
take.
I can't take.
So the truth of the matter is, if we had continued that relationship, I'll just be doing it just for the whole and eventually I might even stitch it on her.
Not even.
No, that's it. After I find wait, let me finish. After I find out that she has cheated on me already, and my mind is no longer in that relationship.
Yeah.
Just to punish her, I would just want to cheat on her and rub it on her face.
Punish her. Or
That is why no, not even myself. Now, you first of all, in that scenario now, she's already indebted to me. Like, oh, she wants this person a whole lot, and she wants to do every damn thing in her power to make sure that the relationship works. And I don't want you to be like that. I want you to go out there, just be yourself, do your thing, be with a new person. You understand what I'm saying? I think even the last conversation, you're like, all these 3 years of relationship, what would you? I said, I don't mind if you like, tell your new partner that I cheated on you, no problem. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Till date, I don't still come outside and start saying that girl. That's like if most men should open their mouth and tell you what some women have done or what some most relationship or marriages will break for this country. That is the truth.
Okay. I feel like
not because who do you think used to blow whistle of this guy I slept with him I did this one? Who used to blow it? It's not women, it's the women now. That doesn't take the fact away that women cheat very well.
What that's not what we're talking about right now. That's not what we're talking about. Because if we go on and on and on talking about this thing, we're not going to end it. So now I just want you to there's one thing I just want your opinions on. What is this narrative of Jesus Baddie, corporate Baddie, Dr. Baddie, and the rest of them? I feel like if you want to be a baddie, don't hide under the shells of
Yeah,
Jesus baddie.
yeah.
Do you get? This is my own opinion because I mean, own it up with your full chest. Like, say I'm a baddie. Why are you trying to? Because it feels like you're trying to hide. It feels like rain is falling and then you get your umbrella. So I don't know what you think about that.
Okay, if you want to be a baddie, mean a baddie, at least be a baddie that has sense. Like she said, she has met island baddies and
Mm,
they're classy ladies and stuff like that.
and
I've
then,
seen ladies who own businesses, who does stuff like
And they're
they are
baddies.
baddies, yes.
And they're
You
intelligent.
understand?
They can
Kudos to
hold
them.
conversations with men.
Kudos
mm,
Do
to
you
them.
understand? And some men self not even reach them when it comes to IQ or intellect.
mm,
Does it make sense?
Yeah,
mm,
Exactly.
So me personally, for me, I'd love to have conversation with someone and learn from them.
mm,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
I don't want to always be that I'm always the one just
feeding you.
feeding the whole information and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
like,
I also want to learn from you. Like
And it's
likewise, I
vice
want you to
versa.
learn from me.
understand?
Yes.
yeah,
Like I would always say to my people that if you're a guy and you come to me, what I used to rate a guy is how is he dressed to start with.
how he
Then how
speaks
does he sound? And then does he sound intelligent
or not.
or not?
Mm-hmm.
Before I now start looking at chisel abs, his height,
Now, let me
Mm.
sorry to cut you short.
skin
That's what
color,
I'm talking about.
and the rest. Then after that,
your
I might now start
principle.
saying
Mm.
his pockets. Does it make sense?
Okay.
Because that one self follow.
Okay.
Yes. But to you, yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like if you are a body for Christ, it's a thing. You can be a body for Christ.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that there should be a separation. Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to be a body for Christ, be a body for Christ. It's okay.
Yeah.
What does a body for Christ mean? We used to hear rugged Christians.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if you can be a rugged Christian, you can also be a body for Christ.
Mm.
Does it make sense?
Mm.
So I don't see anything bad in that.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Okay,
Because
guys.
if you go to church, you see things.
Mm.
That's where God heals a lot of them.
Okay.
Lastly, anyone who calls yourself baddie for Christ, well, I don't know. I think it's a new slang or
Yeah.
new this. But if you're Jesus baby, the one I know is Jesus baby. I don't know about
Jesus
Jesus
baddie.
baddie. Jesus baby, I know. I don't know. Anyone you choose to be, just be
Small girl
whoever you
will
are.
believe God.
Anyone. We all know
Jesus
you.
baby.
Anyone you
Jesus
choose to be.
baddie.
Baddie.
Mhm.
Anyone you choose to identify with. We are in the era of identify as. If
Yes.
you choose to identify as Jesus' first wife, anything
Anyone
that
that
rocks
suits
your
you.
boat, it's fine. But
Yeah,
is Jesus baddie
sail
a thing? Yes. Can it
through.
be a thing? Yes. And can a baddie become a bride? Most definitely.
Yeah, she can.
All right, guys. We've come to the end of this particular episode of the Gossip Box, and it's been an amazing one. I like the way everybody were on their toes. Everybody had something to say. We're all intelligent people. And then to the baddies, you all have one because she stood up for you. She tried to support you guys and gave instances, right? What I'll just say is be you. Don't try to be you for someone else because most times, most people tend to pretend. Most people tend to be what they are not just to appear good. I mean, if you're doing something, own it up with your full chest. If you're being someone, be it with your full chest. And that's what I would just say. Thank you guys for sticking with us on this particular episode. Do well to subscribe, like, share, and most definitely comment on your thoughts. What was your highlight in this particular episode? What do you have to say about this particular episode? And that's it on today. Thank you guys. Bye. It's better for a relationship to subscribe.